tell you a story. Okay. In middle school and until 10th grade, I had not a personality. I had not acquired one. I have not obtained anything resembling a person. Like, I was just like a... there was nothing else. So the summer leading into my 10th grade year, which as I said was the time I got a personality, that summer I had a friend who fucked up my life, who messed it up, who traumatized me in a way, who made me want to never get involved with that type of person ever again. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about this person. So I would go over to this person's house every day, the whole summer. I would just be there all the time. So I got to know her like pretty well because I basically lived with her. And what should have been the first red flag was that she was so disrespectful to her family and to basically all of her friends. She called them all bitches. She yelled at her mom. She was just disrespectful. And me being a person, just because I didn't have a personality doesn't mean I wasn't like nice. Like, I was nice. Like, I was a respectable human being. Like, I wasn't mean. And so I thought I should have just left. I should have. So okay, I didn't leave for the whole summer. I'm just gonna tell you one incident, and I think that this was like a pretty forming moment for me, I think. So what she would do is she would invite me to her house while there were other people that I had no clue who they were. They were there, and they were just part of the plan for that night. So this girl was there. She's actually TikTok famous now, and she was a nice girl. She's one of the nicer ones that I met. There were some friends that my friend had that I did not like, did not click with. They didn't like me. They did not click with me. It was just wrong. And they just, either they were bullies or they were just like recluses who didn't like talk at all, but they were like, I think they were like a plug or something. But so I digress. So what then happened was, you know, at that point I hadn't drank, I hadn't done drugs, I was just getting introduced. This is like one of the first times that we hung out, like, you know, over the summer. So I was just getting introduced to this lifestyle because I never had a friend like her. They were always like straight-laced, you know, they were just different. They were just different than this person. What happened was, she convinced me to sneak out. Why? How? Could not tell you. I could not tell you how or why or where or what the fuck I was thinking. So there were only 3 girls. Me, my friend, and my friend's friend. And what I was not aware of before I committed to it was that that these people, there were going to be more people that I had no clue. And they were the people that were going to be driving. They were the people that were going to be driving me to places I did not know. I did not know where we were going. And at that point, it was already midnight. It was late. I could have gotten killed. I could have gotten shot. I could have gotten raped. So many things could have happened. And I thank the freaking Lord that nothing happened, because there was a lot of opportunities. So not only did we go out with 1, 2, 3, just so we could each have one to fight off. No, we went out with 8 different men. Not men, they were all boys, but they were big boys. They were large, they were thick. So we went, I got in the car. This dude had like this big old van, and it was even like a rape van. It was like a white van. It was a van. So I got into the van with my friends and these 8 boys, and we skirted. The dude skirted, but the thing is, it was like a hatchback type thing. It was like but it was white, but it was like a hatchback type thing. So I was in the trunk. I was in the trunk. I was put in the trunk because why? Because I was the ugly, stupid, dumb bitch that I was, and I didn't fight for anything about myself, and I thought I had no rights, and I thought that I was inferior to these girls in every possible way because I'm a dumbass fucking bitch. What then happened was the dude skirted to the beach. We were across town. Where I was safe was across town from where we went. We went to the beach during this alcohol festival. It was like beer fest or something, and there were a whole bunch of half-naked adults. A lot of people had their tops down. Like, a lot of people were just like naked, and these were adults. These were actual men, women. So what we did at night was we went to the beach. First of all, sharks. Second of all, we went into the water. I was in the water with people who could have drowned me, who could have shot me, who could have drugged me, who could have raped me, and there would be no fucking evidence because. So then what happened was we went to the beach. It was fine. Like nothing, like they didn't feel like off. Like they were boys. Like I thought they weren't gonna do anything, and just disclaimer, they didn't. I'm fine, and so is the other people that went with me, and kind of, I think. I really don't know about one. So this dude apparently had a curfew of like 1 a.m. Because he took his like parents' car, and at that point it was like 12:30, and we were like an hour away from his house, and he had to drop all these other motherfuckers off. As soon as we got there, we had to leave. But we met more boys besides the 8, we met more boys when we got there. There were already people that everyone else but me knew. So we went there and we met them. My friend's friend left with them, and we just let her go. We just let her go. Poof. At that point, this girl, she's TikTok famous, like I said, but she was straight, and it wasn't like she was like any type of. It just didn't feel like she was like any type of like gay, like she didn't feel like a bisexual. She didn't feel like bisexual or like lesbian. Like it felt like she kind of like repulsed women in a way, and that she was like all over the guys. She was in it to win it, you know. And so we just let her go. I'm just saying that for future, but we just let her go, and we never saw her again. The whole time this story's gonna happen, we never see her again. She just leaves. And so do 4 of the guys. We met up with 3 guys whenever we got to the beach, and then 4 guys that were in the hatchback left with her, with the 3 guys, with her. They left. Apparently there was this one dude's house that was like having a party that was like right down the street, and they left together, never saw her again, and she was the only girl there. And the reason why I explained her sexuality before that night is because she's now lesbian, full-fledged lesbian, like no type of bisexual, like she's lesbian. So I just hope that I pray that nothing happened to her, that I didn't let something happen to her, but I haven't seen her face to face since. I've seen her on TikTok. She's posted recently. She's still alive, but like she's full lesbian now. And she dyed her hair. No, she didn't just dye her hair. She bleached her hair completely. It wasn't like highlights. She bleached her hair. She became a lesbian after that night. So I don't know what happened, but that's just like a side thing. So take that as you will. Back to the story. So then what happened was this dude, he was bitching the whole time that we were going back to his house, because he said that he was going to drop off his friends at the house and then bring us home. Drop them off at the house and bring us home. Does that sound clear? Like that does, right? Like that sounds like a real thing, right? Doesn't it? It does. So what then happened? Finally, he like loosened up, and he realized that there was like a person. Because at this point, I made it out the trunk. My friend was alone with the dudes that were in the back seat. I wasn't gonna be touching up all on that. So I got to sit in shotgun. I made it up, guys. What then happened was, this dude who finally realized that there was a person in the passenger seat that he was basically yelling at because all the other people weren't talking, listening, whatever. I was the only one that was like. So what he did was like, ox. He was like, ox. I was like, so I was like, so I got my Samsung. I inserted the aux, and I played twice. The girl K-pop group twice. I played twice. I played K-pop. In a car full of gangbaggers, druggies, and alkies. I played twice. Specifically, I played Cheer Up. Cheer up, baby, cheer up, baby. In a car full of people that can murder me. I played K-pop. So I did. So there's nothing I can do about it now. I did. It's just a fact. It's just what happened. It's just I can't change it. So yeah. So as soon as they realized that it was in another language, and first of all, they're all white and they were all racist. Period. They said the N-word. They used the F slur. They called like Chinese people like linglings. Like they were racist. They were just basic alcoholic, druggy, stupid white boys. And they were scum. So as soon as they heard that it was in another language and that it was a girl, he ripped it out of my hand. He was like, oh. And he inserted his own aux and he started playing trap, gangbang music. And I was not allowed to speak. He didn't say that, but I knew that if I spoke a word, I would be... Anyways, so we drove to his house, and as I said, the consensus was that we were gonna drop off his friends, and then he was gonna drive us home. But what he did was, he was like, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Can y'all just stay the night? I was like, stay the night. Stay the night. So I was like, friend, she was drunk, high, as I said, tired, stupid, and she was like, I was like, I'm never gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be kidnapped, I'm gonna be raped, and I'm gonna be murdered, and no one's ever gonna know. Because I was supposed to be at my friend's house, but I'm gonna be dead in a ditch. So then what happened was, I was like, friend, please tell him to drive us home. And granted, I didn't say it like that. I wasn't clear. I had to hop out, go in the back seat, crawl over the people that were half fucking my friend, and be like, this dude's trying to make us spend the night. I need to go home. And she was like, huh? Taking us home. I was like, that's all your little brain can do. So then he was like, fine, you fucking woman. And then he's like, yo, get out. You're gonna stay here. I can't deal with y'all in the back no more. And they were like, they went cocaine, and then exited the vehicle, and then sat on the front porch until the dude got back. So then the dude drove us home. He waited out front for us to safely enter back into her window and left. So that was the night that I realized I needed to be friends with this girl. That was like one of the first few nights we started. I stuck around for months after that. Oh, and just a disclaimer, she didn't remember shit. The next morning, I asked her, I was like, what was the dude's name that drove us home? She was like, what dude? What dude? what dude? What dude? Just the dude that held yours and my life in his hands? He could have killed us. And she was like, oh, I don't know. It was one of my friend's friends. Where is she? And I was like, she left with them. And she was like, okay. And I was like, hmm. So that is the story of how our beautiful bestie best friendship started. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope to be telling more of these because I have more. So I hope to be telling more of these. So yeah. I'll probably be uploading this today because Lauren, I love you, Mama. I know you're bored. So yeah. Have a nice day.